crazy and stuff, but I got her locked down, handcuffed. Met a bitch, she was really my crush. Now I got her hands all tied up. She a little bad bitch, dawg. Whole lot of fabric, dawg. Designer with the fabric. Anything she want, you know she gotta have it, dawg.
Post to the paparazzi, say cheese. My name Pinky Bling, get any man with ease. OMG, can I get a cup of tea? Those bloody yellow fellas is all over me. Post to the paparazzi, say cheese. My name Pinky Bling.
Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Pinky Bling. Today I'm here with
Prezzy. King.
Tell the camera. This is Prezzy King 4, the CEO of Hustle Firm Entertainment / Ghetto Youth. Need I continue? I'm not even gonna continue, but today we're gonna be talking about how to get your music played on the radio. I know for a lot of emerging artists that has been a big question. How do I get my music on the radio? How do you get your music on the radio? Well, for Prezzy, he had his songs played on the radio when he used to do music. I don't know why he don't do music anymore. I'm pulling back in, but he got his songs on the radio all the time. So I'm gonna go ahead and let Prezzy tell you. But before we go into that, I'm gonna get my drink, and I don't know if Prezzy want to talk to y'all in the meantime while I get my drink, because he already has his. What are you drinking? He's drinking his Douce, but y'all already know I'm a Hennessy girl. This, oh my God, y'all know me, man. When it comes to Hennessy, I gotta stay on point. So I'm gonna get my Hennessy and my Red Bull, Hennessy and a Red Bull, and I'm a cup.
Now wait for you. One energy. Buckle and Biggie, man.
You remember this bottle?
I know.
This bottle from my friend. What's her name? Yeah, man.
So how you get your song on the radio? You get a ski mask, you get a gun. You go to the station, you beat the radio director up.
Let me get some red.
Yeah.
Do not.
Yeah, and if you don't believe me, do your research. Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang. You Bob Boys to slap niggas up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you go to the station, you slap niggas around, you know what I'm saying? If you ask any big celeb, that's how they do it, you know what I'm saying?
That's not how I did it. Is that how you did it?
No. But yeah, we don't promote violence, but big on serious.
Cheers.
That's a tough question because I think that way of getting your sound on the radio change as the music industry change. You know, you gotta be a good politician. Of course, it sound good, mix and master, all that good stuff. But I think more so right now what they look for is more, they look for more like a movement, you know? Because I think what emerging artists feel understand is DJ need your music as much as you need them. But it become a thing where DJs is well developed and well like groomed that you're expecting them to lower their standards or lower them or put their job on the line, or the company job on the line. When I say company, the radio stations on the line to play your song because you think you're dope and they should believe in you. But what you feel to understand is that what's the drink I dropped? What you feel to understand is that these radio stations sell ads. Now you go online and you see ads online and you see all these advertisements. When you listen to the radio and they say something about a commercial, you know, after the song start playing and go to commercial, radio sell these commercials to survive. So if they play your song and it run away to your listeners, they're not gonna listen to you. So now it become a thing where, unfortunately, you have to like have a movement going on for yourself in the streets. Now, when I say in the streets, I don't mean in the streets like you're hustling or gangster, you're a thug or banging, throwing pistols, not like that.
Yeah, you know he was joking about.
Yeah, I was just joking about that. But I'm just saying you gotta have like a movement. So now most young artists, I mean, if you got to follow in high school, I mean that's kind of shit I'm talking about. Online, if you do jokes online, that's why you see a lot of artists in 2018, 19, they may come up as a comedian, they build a following, then they put music out, then their followers become their fans, and then they go to the station. You know, that's kind of how it works. So whatever you got, find a niche. You look at J. Cole, he say he's talented, he's where he's at, but he also utilized his college folks to get where he's at, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta be smart about how you're gonna grab people's attention, you know what I'm saying? You gotta find out how to grab people's attention. Know when you have people's attention is when you wanna actually approach your DJs and stuff like that.
Right.
Because they too wanna be next to the cool kid. Because what you're doing is you try to be next to the DJ who's a cool kid because he's popular locally, and you go back and sell yourself to another individual, whether it's a blogger or person, or whoever you sell yourself is like, oh, you know, John Doe from XYZ station play my music, and it makes you look good. So when they play your record, they too want to look good. But they only entertain the idea if you have something going on. And that's where a lot of cosigns comes in play. You know, if you have, that's where the politics come in play. Because you have a lot of cosigns. You say, you know, I know Pinky Bling and blah, blah, blah. Oh, I do a song with Pinky Bling. So yeah, they go most likely play it because if Pink got a track record of, you know, like BDS, you know, they're gonna play song because it's aligned with Pinky Bling. And you know, in that area, Pinky Bling have a following of listeners, so they're not gonna chase the listeners away. You know what I'm saying? So in certain part of the country, a lot of artists, a lot of popular artists, they do good in certain markets, and in certain markets they don't. You know, that's why they got the whole hip hop, pop, reggae market and so forth.
Right.
Because an artist who does well in the hip hop market, they can never put artists in the pop station because those listeners gonna be like, what the hell is this? It's the same concept as, you know what I'm saying, your local areas, you get a song on the radio.
Right.
You would chase away, you know, those listeners, and DJs and radio stations not going to play a song because you think you're dope or whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so to add to that now, I would recommend whenever your music is recorded, mixed, and ready to go out there, I would recommend checking out BBC Introducing because they give emerging artists a lot of opportunities. You know what I mean? They listen to you faster, they play your music, and whenever they play your songs, they notify you, they send you an email, and then you now have to do a follow-up. And with the DJ, the producer, you feel me, and stuff, right?
Yeah. You just gotta be involved. You just gotta fully operate as a business, and that's pretty much what it is, you know?
Yes, a lot of people don't take their music as a business.
Yeah.
They literally don't. So if you're gonna do it, take your music seriously and take it as a business, not as a hobby.
Yeah, I mean you should have fun with it, and you can have fun with it. But there's like, you know, it's a thing where, you know, you have kids, but you go out on a party, but you're a father or mother. You got to be serious about, you know what I'm saying, whatever you do, because it's an investment. And if you take it serious, you can't cheat the hustle. It's going to treat you well. But yeah, you have to get yourself together as one before you expect someone else to stop what they're doing to entertain what you're doing. You got to build that, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And whatever it takes to build yourself to look good in front of people, keep in mind, in every country, in every, like I said, numbers don't lie. Everything is a vote or you bought something. So if you can utilize people to convince others to rock with you, that's really all it is. How good are you to convince other people to rock with you? You know what I'm saying? Before you get to that point where that top-notch DJ or, like, you know, across wherever, even if you got to go to a small town outside of your neighborhood because there's nothing popping there, and do shows and get people there to rock with you.
Right, get people to know you.
Yeah, I mean, if you look back at the history, you will see a lot of artists. You know, one thing never changed in the industry is hitting the road. You know, you hit the road and build a fan base and come back home, and just like that.
That's 100 artists, or what? Not 100 artists. That's 100 fans or 1,000 fans that you never had before. You feel me? Whenever you go out to another city and stuff like that. So even if it's one fan, that's one fan that you never had before.
You gotta build it. It's like it's a house, brick by brick.
Yep.
And once you build it up, and you know it's gonna take time. And another thing I want to add to that is, even myself, when I was actually like doing music, I was in a rush, and I'm not gonna lie, it was just so stupid to me when I look back at it, because it's like there's some people who are lucky and there's some people just like naturally gifted, and you know, and I always measure my success against their success, and I think that was a dumb idea, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I don't know what they went through or who they have or what parents, a lot of folks' parents or OGs or whatever made a lot of sacrifice to create an opportunity for that individual. And I didn't have that, so I always feel like, you know, since he had that, or I'm better than him, and blah, 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 blah. And that was just like wasted energy, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You gotta like focus on yourself and build you up in any form or fashion. Like I said, hit the road, in your neighborhood, go to each corners or whatnot and build a little fan base and take that fan base and convince another market. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I said, you can go to a small city outside of your area and just like entertain those audience. And if you got them, trust me, people going. It's like politicians. Again, numbers don't lie. Just like politicians. Politicians, they campaign across the nation and then they become whatever they becomes and they ask the folks to support them. And once the folks are supporting them, you as an individual, your mind starts clicking like, oh, they support him? Why? Now he got your attention and then you're aware of it. And even if you don't like him, you're still aware of who or she is, you know what I'm saying? And that you being aware allows you to have a conversation about that individual, so now your popularity gets a little higher.
Just like they say, no publicity is bad publicity. I mean,
yeah, good publicity,
yeah.
Bad publicity is
no publicity,
right?
no publicity
is
is bad publicity. Yeah.
So either way it goes, if good or bad,
it's still publicity. It's still good because they're talking about you.
Yes.
So you're a topic right there. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I heard Pinky Bling did this, or I heard Pinky Bling that. Did you hear? They're talking about you. Now, somebody might be there that don't know who Pinky Bling is or don't know who Prezzy is. They're gonna be like, let me see who this person is.
Yep. And that's it.
Oh, then it's a chain.
That's all you need.
For me, it's a chain, and then somebody. It's like making your music go viral.
Mm-hmm.
You do a meme and you put your song behind it, and you see everybody doing that meme with the song, and then your song just blow up like that. Like, how the hell did it blow up? You did a meme. You put it out there, and everybody liked the meme.
Right.
So everybody started doing it, and everybody started doing. You know,
right.
Maybe did a little dance with it. Like even, I like to use what's the name of that song? Old Town Road. That went viral on TikTok. Like,
oh, really? Oh, the kids, because the kids love that.
Exactly,
yeah,
and they just did a little dance to it, and everybody's like, I wanna take my, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the kids put that song up.
And it just keep on going and going, and boom.
Yeah,
that song won a Grammy.
That song won everything.
It won everything. You know what I mean? So
that song touched every market across. That song.
And that was from TikTok.
Yeah. I mean, that's I don't know much about Lil Nas X, but from what I do know, he's a very successful artist, and one song, you know, again, like I said earlier, you know, a new artist who's emerging may compare himself to Lil Nas X. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what or when that artist went through. You gotta focus on yourself. Focus on like your business, and that's all I'm telling you. If you choose to sell clothes, sell cups, whatever, it's the same concept of selling music. You know what I'm saying? And you can figure that out.
And keep researching and always keep getting better at your craft, because you might think that this particular song is the song, but really it's not. You feel me?
It's for you, it's not for them.
Then it's this song and you're like, I don't like that song. And they're like, are you serious? Play it again. And they send it to somebody else and be like, yo, they said they don't like this, but I like it. You feel me?
Right.
So, thank you guys for rocking with us. You know how we do at the end of this segment. We turn the fuck up.
Before we do that, I want to say thank you for inviting me. You might think this is a joke or not, but I had a ball. You know, thank you. This is good. So whatever you do, you know, I hope it's not your. I mean, I don't think it'll be your last episode, but you should keep doing this.
No, this is every week. I hope you will come back again, because it was really good to have you. Say that.
Next.
I hope you don't forget him.
Nah, come on in, cuz. Come in the shoot, cuz. Come say hi to my peoples. You were supposed to be the bartender, and you know.
I said, big up, 3-step, Ryan 3-step. I mean this.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Clan run things.
Spanish Town run things.
Where's that?
Spanish Town. Spanish Town run things.
Now, Clary down here, okay?
Country that.
No, say a one down and a Clary down.
Let's do against one, y'all.
Clary that massive, is it?
Big up
Over here.
So we gonna turn up.
No, but where should
Hold on.
we
gotta. I wanna hear y'all. I want y'all to hear this song.
And just so y'all know, like, you gotta see this in HD, like this shit right here, right now. This shit's real bling.
I did make a video though.
Pinky Bling live up to her name, y'all. Real shit. She really live up to her name. That shit is really bling. Nah, but real talk. Thank you for having me.
For sure, I appreciate you for coming through. Like, don't mind that. I guess it's a bit wet right now, so it keeps going on.
Wet. You sucking it too hard?
Yo, so you know you gotta do the ultimate turn up. You gotta move your chair
That was part of
out.
my turn up.
I'm done. Nah.
My trying to be conversation. I'm not acting good. I'm not
You gotta move the chair out. You gotta, we gotta dance. I mean, like dance, but not necessarily a dance
Thank you
off.
for coming through.
Not necessarily a dance off, but I wanna.
No, go on before your chair start turning up. Hold on 1 second. But no, for real though, this is beautiful. Like real talk. This is beautiful. I understand the mechanism behind this shit. So I just want to say salute. Just keep doing this shit, and thanks for having me. This is dope, and just keep this shit going.
Consistency.
Yes.
I like consistency.
Yes. So this is dope. So thanks for having me. Now you can turn up.
So guys, I want y'all.
Pinky is Pinky. You gotta like calm her down. Listen to me 1 second.
Listen, guys.
When I said it twice just now, I promise you, I know her. She didn't hear me.
I did hear you. I need y'all to hear this song that we made together. So I was in the studio. You made this beat, right?
I did.
And we was vibing. Let me pause it.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I gotta talk to the boss lady.
Okay.
Talk the night. Okay, love you.
So guys, this song is dope. So I was in the studio and he was making this beat and I was there.
And Pinky punked me.
Vibing. Nah, I was vibing. I was like, I didn't have the words yet, but I found the melody. So then I was like, yo, and then I made my part, and then when I went back I was like, touch it. Go touch it. Just put something on it. Put everything on it. And this is what happened. The song is not even done, but I need y'all. Don't get mad. I have to play for them. I have to play for them.
It's art.
I have to play for them. So we gonna watch perform it though, like it's a music video. So that was the trick part. They fuck with me cause I'm a fucking lady. These niggas love me, want me, had their baby. They don't play with me, they know I'm fucking crazy. I say don't play with me, they know I'm fucking crazy.
You crazy for real. You love me, want me, had that
baby.
play with me, they know I'm fucking crazy.
I say don't play with me, they know I'm fucking
Crazy. Yeah, none of y'all crazy and stuff, but I got a lockdown handcuff. Met a bitch, she was really my crush. Now I got her hands all tied up. She a little bad bitch, dawg. Whole lot of fabric, dawg. Designer with the fabric. Anything she want, you know she gotta have it, dawg. Nose back to the money. She a little crazy, I keep it 100. Bonnie and Clyde, she can go get it. Big dog status V, ride to the city. She hates the dog. You know what? She got you in the pocket. I'ma say, do as I say. She got you on lock. She don't really pay. String. You thought you was a king. Hey.
Yeah, they fuck with me cause I'm a fucking lady. Woo. These niggas love me, want me, had their baby. Woo. They don't play with me, they know I'm fucking crazy. Woo. They don't play with me, they know I'm fucking crazy.
Woo. They don't play with me cause I'm a fucking lady. Woo. Love me, want me, had that baby. Woo. Play with me, they know I'm fucking crazy. I say don't play with me. You're really crazy.
Hey, yo, baby.
Hey.
Then I'm good enough to be your first lady. True. I got you in my bed, one night stand. Don't be catching feelings. You ain't my man. Don't be catching feelings, son. Nah, it was just for fun. Came to my senses after I've come. Son, short, man.